32 Best Fresh Vegetarianism Facts. 1. A British study revealed that a child's IQ could help predict his or her chance for becoming a vegetarian. The higher the IQ, the more likely the child will become a vegetarian. 2. A fruitarian is a vegetarian in which a person eats just fruits, nuts, seeds, and other plant material that can be harvested without killing the plant. 3. A lacto-vegetarian will eat dairy products, but not eggs. 4. A recent study argues that people who eat tofu and other plant-based foods have a better sex life than meat eaters. It claims that certain plants influence hormone levels and sexual activity. 5. An ovo-lactose vegetarian diet includes both eggs and dairy products. 6. An ovo-vegetarian will eat eggs, but no other dairy products. 7. Benjamin Franklin was an early American vegetarian, though he later became a meat eater again. He introduced tofu to America in 1770. 8. Ethical vegans are vegans who reject the commodity status of animals or animals that are used for shelter, food, or clothing. 9. Famous vegetarians include Leonardo da Vinci, Henry Ford, Brad Pitt, Albert Einstein, Ozzy Osbourne, and, debatably, Hitler. 10. In the 20th century, English schoolmasters recommended that students become vegetarians to curb their appetites for self-abuse. 11. Ironically, the original actor who played Ronald McDonald, Jeff Julian, is now a vegetarian. 12. Jain vegetarians will eat dairy but not eggs, honey, or root vegetables. 13. Nobel Prize winner Elizabeth Blackburn found that a vegan diet changed over 500 genes in just 3 months. It activated genes that prevented disease and deactivated genes that caused various cancers and other illnesses. 14. One of the first famous vegetarians was the Greek philosopher Pythagoras, who lived at the end of the 6th century BC. In fact, the term Pythagorean diet was commonly used for a plant-based diet until the term vegetarian was coined in the 19th century. 15. People become vegetarians for several reasons, including ethical, health, political, environmental, cultural, aesthetic, and economic concerns. 16. Plants yield 10 times more protein per acre than meat. 17. Research reveals that if a man avoids red meats, it improves the sex appeal of his body odor. 18. Several researchers argue that a vegetarian diet can feed more people than a meat-based diet. For example, approximately 20,000 pounds of potatoes can be grown on 1 acre of land. Comparatively, only around 165 pounds of beef can be produced on 1 acre of land. 19. Several studies show that a plant-based diet increases the body's metabolism, causing the body to burn calories up to 16% faster than the body would on a meat-based diet for at least the first 3 hours after meals. 20. The average American eats approximately 222 pounds of meat per year. This does not include seafood. 21. The China study was a 20-year study that compared the mortality rates of meat eaters and plant eaters. They found that countries that ate more animal-based food were more likely to have higher death rates from Western diseases, while countries that ate more plant food were healthier. 22. The first Renaissance figure to advocate vegetarianism was Leonardo da Vinci. However, other influential figures, such as Immanuel Kant and René Descartes, did not believe humans had any ethical obligations toward animals. 23. The first vegetarian society was formed in England in 1847. The society's goal was to teach people it is possible to be healthy without eating meat. 24. The number of animals killed for meat every hour in the U.S. is 500,000. 25. The only vegetables with all 8 types of essential amino acids in sufficient amounts are lupin beans, soy, hemp seed, chia seed, amaranth, buckwheat, and quinoa. However, the essential amino acids can be achieved by eating other vegetables if they are in a variety. 26. The vegetarian movement has been influenced by ancient ethics of abstinence, early medical science that noted similarities between humans and animals, and Indian philosophy that promotes kindness to animals. 27. The word vegan is derived from the word vegetarian. It was first used in 1944 when Elsie Shrigley and Donald Watson thought the word vegetarian included too many types of animal byproducts and did not encompass a completely plant-based diet. 28. Vegetarianism has roots in ancient India. In fact, 70% of the world's vegetarians are Indians, and there are more vegetarians in India than in any other country in the world. 29. Vegetarians can be deficient in vitamin B12, which only comes from animal sources. Research suggests that a vitamin B12 deficiency may be tied to the weakening of bones. 30. Vegetarians have only slightly lower protein intake than those with a meat diet. Various studies around the world confirm that vegetarian diets provide enough protein if they include a variety of plant sources. 31. Vegetarians such as the Manichaeans and Cathars were considered heretics and were persecuted during the medieval Inquisition. 32. While vegetarian diets are lower in calories and higher in fiber, which makes a person feel fuller, some vegetarian diets can cause higher caloric intake than a meat diet if they include a lot of cheese and nuts. If you liked this video, hit the subscribe button to receive more like it in the future.